Hello everybody and welcome to Quarantine Kids Storytime. My name's Sasha Cooper and I'm the co-founder of the project. Well, it's that time again. It's the weekly weekend roundup where I bring you all the tales that are going to be happening over the weekend as well as the chapter book for the next week. So today at 2 o'clock we have the penultimate chapter in Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie, in which we are raising money for a wonderful cause, Great Ormond Street Hospital, following in the author J.M. Barrie's footsteps, in which he donated the royalties of the book directly to this wonderful hospital. Now, at the time of recording, again, we are still on £268. Can we reach the target of £300? Please, please dig deep and donate, especially as in this chapter, Peter, the boys and Wendy return home. And oh my word, what a reunion. That is all I'm going to say. And it's interesting to see how much Peter's perception has changed towards the Darlings. Well, shall we say, will he do bad form or will he play good form? Unlike Hook, who, well, we know what happened in the last chapter, don't we? So anyway, that will go live at 2 p.m. today. Now, prior to that, we have a returning reader with us today. In fact, she's been a stalwart reader pretty much since we've been getting going. And we haven't heard from her for a while because she's been busy. But today we bring back Cassie Hardy. Now, earlier in Quarantine Kids Storytime, thanks to the wonderful Penguin children's books, she started doing the Funny Bone series by Janet and Alan Alberg. In fact, we're going to kick off with the original novel that started the whole thing in the first place with this wonderful series, which is, of course, Funny Bones by Janet and Alan Alberg. Thank you so much to Penguin Children's Books for once again granting us permission to share this particular tale as well as the children's books from Penguin until the end of this year. Now, because of the regulations with the open license, we have to put this tale on unlisted. So at the end of this video, there is an unlisted playlist where you can find all the Funny Bones tales as they come in, as well as tomorrow's tale from Cassie, which is a wonderful tale. It's Meg and Mog, the series. I love this series. And it's all very apt because it's the lead up to Halloween itself. By the way, stay tuned for a very, very special reading of a famous poem. But that's all I'm going to say on this matter. But anyway, stay tuned for that. And as well as this, from tomorrow we also bring back another of our stalwart readers. In fact, you very likely have heard her in, of course, our Peter Pan reading, in which she has played Michael and Slightly, as well as maybe the odd pirate here and there. It is, of course, the wonderful Claire Cool, who is going to, well, we're bringing back her wonderful tale that she did for us early on in Quarantine Kids Storytime, which is The Gruffalo by Julia Donaldson. And again, a huge, huge thank you to Macmillan Children's Books for granting us permission to read, and until the license is basically ending at the end of this year. Again, I will put a little link to the short stories playlist so you can access that from tomorrow, as well as check out the other stories that are on there. So this leads on to next week, and I cannot wait because Alice J. Crouch, the founder of this wonderful project, finishes The Wizard of Oz by L Frank Baum. And of course we've left it at a very interesting point in which we now know the Cowardly Lion, spoilers alert, has now become the King of Beasts. Yay! Yay! I just love that Cowardly Lion, don't you guys? I love it, especially as it reminds us to take heart and courage, especially during these uncertain times, to carry on as best we can. And I hope we're trying to do that with the stories that are on offer. So, of course, the last 3 chapters will be continuing from Monday. And of course, there will be a small break before we then start a brand new chapter book in which we are welcoming back Daniel. Now, Daniel has actually been a fantastic reader for us in the sense he originally brought us The Highway Rat by Julia Donaldson to the channel earlier on as well. And he also recently read for us Horrid Henry's Ghosts and Ghouls, which we may reshare over the weekend as well next week. So keep an eye out. But anyway, Daniel Brown, he has literally started his first chapter book for us. And I hope that you'll enjoy it from when the Wizard of Oz finishes. So in 2 weeks' time, if you like your mystery tales and you like a bit of suspense horror that is suitable for anybody who is teenage, sort of roughly about 12, 13 upwards, then check out H.G. Wells' The Invisible Man, in which, well, all I can say is you're in for a treat, okay? And if you love H.G. Wells, this is the tale for you. So stay tuned for that in 2 weeks' time. Anyway, guys, in the meantime, my name's been Sasha Cooper, this has been Quarantine Kids Storytime, and this has been the weekly weekend roundup. And I hope that we've tantalised and teased you with a little bit of spooky goodness in order to start the Halloween process. It's going to get a little bit more spooky from next week as well. So this is only the gentle bit. We're going to ease you into things gently. Or are we? Stay tuned to find out. Anyway, take care of yourselves, guys, and stay safe out there, please. Bye-bye.